Jewelry is much more than simple accessories to adorn the body. In the Buddhist spiritual context, they carry deep meanings and can absorb the energies of those who wear them. When you receive jewelry, especially second-hand pieces, they come not only with their beauty, but also with the energetic history of those who previously owned them. These energies can be positive or negative, depending on the experiences lived by the former owner. A piece of jewelry worn during times of sorrow, sadness, or anger can retain those emotions, and by wearing it, you may be carrying that invisible burden. Consider the story of a young woman who inherited a family necklace. She felt an inexplicable melancholy every time she wore the piece, only to discover that the necklace had belonged to her grandmother during a difficult period of her life. Understanding this energetic connection, she decided to purify the jewelry before wearing it again. This is a clear example of how emotional energy can be transferred through personal items. In Buddhism, the care of jewelry is taken seriously. Regularly purifying these items is essential to ensure they do not carry stagnant or negative energies. Smudging with herbs like sage or cleansing with water and salt are common methods to neutralize these energies. Another technique is to expose the jewelry to sunlight, allowing the energies to be revitalized and any negative charges dissipated. Incorporating these practices into your daily life ensures that your jewelry brings only positive energy and good vibrations, rather than unwanted emotional burdens. Salt is a common element found in almost every household, but in a spiritual context, it goes far beyond seasoning food. In many cultures, including Buddhism, salt is considered a powerful purifier and protector of energy. It is widely used to repel negative energies and maintain the energetic balance of people and environments. However, when you receive salt from someone else, especially if you don't know its origin, there is a risk that it has absorbed the energies of the person who handled it. Imagine a village where salt is used to protect homes from malicious influences. The tradition teaches that by spreading salt at the doors and windows, negative energies remain outside. This use of salt is passed down from generation to generation, emphasizing the importance of caring for the energetic environment around us. Just as salt is a purifier, it also absorbs energies. Therefore, when you receive salt from someone else, you may be acquiring not only the ingredient but also the energetic charge of the person who handled it. That is why salt should be regularly purified, especially if it came from another source. A common practice is to leave it in the sunlight for a few hours or dissolve it in water and pour it into the ground, symbolizing the return of absorbed energies to nature. To maintain energetic balance, it is essential to ensure that salt is continuously purified and used consciously. This way, it remains a powerful tool for protecting your home and spiritual well-being, helping to keep negative energies away from your personal space. Books are much more than simple containers of knowledge. In Buddhism, they are seen as vehicles of energies and emotions, especially when they are second-hand. Each book not only carries the words of the author, but also the energies of the readers who have handled them over time. Thus, when you receive a book from someone else, you may be absorbing their emotions and experiences, whether good or bad. Imagine a man named Hiro, an avid collector of old books. One day, he finds a rare book at a bazaar and decides to take it home. Soon after, he begins to feel restless and disturbed for no apparent reason. After investigating the history of the book, he discovers that its previous owner had gone through a period of deep sadness while reading those pages. This story illustrates the power of books to retain emotions and how they can influence those who read them. To avoid absorbing negative energies, it is important to purify books before bringing them into your home. One effective method is to expose them to sunlight, which can dissipate stagnant energies. Another practice is to pass incense or sage smoke around the books, cleansing them of any negative emotional charges. Additionally, placing crystals like clear quartz near the books can amplify the purification process. Remember, books are not just sources of knowledge but also of energy. By taking care of them consciously, you ensure that the vibrations they bring into your life are always positive and enriching. Plants are often seen as symbols of life, growth, and renewal. However, in Buddhism and other spiritual traditions, they are also considered absorbers of the energies of the environment in which they are located. When you bring a plant into your home, you are introducing a being that not only beautifies the space, but also influences the energetic field around you. However, it is important to be cautious, especially when receiving plants from others. Imagine a family who decided to bring home a lush plant donated by a friend. Initially, the plant seemed to brighten the environment, but over time, the family members began to feel a strange, heavy energy inside the house. Upon investigation, they discovered that the plant had been taken from a place where intense conflicts had occurred. This story demonstrates how plants can absorb the energies of their surroundings and transmit them to their new home. To prevent a plant from bringing unwanted energies, it is important to purify it when bringing it into your home. Cleaning the leaves with a damp cloth and exposing the plant to sunlight are simple ways to revitalize its energy. Sunlight, being a natural purifier, helps recharge plants with positive vibrations. Additionally, smudging with herbs like sage or using crystals near the plant can intensify the cleaning process. Remember, plants are not just decorative elements, but also living beings that interact with the energy of the environment. Caring for them consciously ensures that they contribute to a harmonious and balanced space. Locks, used to protect and ensure safety, also have a deep spiritual significance in many traditions, including Buddhism. They symbolize not only physical protection but also energetic control over what enters and leaves our spaces. However, like any object, they can accumulate and transfer energies, both positive and negative, over time. When you receive a lock from someone else, especially secondhand, you should be cautious about the energies it may carry. Consider the story of a family who moved into a new house and decided to reuse old locks from a relative. Shortly after, they began experiencing a series of misfortunes and feelings of inexplicable discomfort. Upon investigation, they discovered that these locks had been used in a place where many negative incidents had occurred. This illustrates how seemingly harmless objects can retain and transfer accumulated energies. To ensure that locks provide effective protection, it is essential to cleanse them energetically. A simple method is to sprinkle salt on the lock and leave it exposed to sunlight, allowing negative energies to dissipate. Sound vibrations, such as ringing a bell or Tibetan bowl, can also help break stagnant energies. Additionally, placing crystals like black tourmaline near the locks can intensify the purification process. Just as locks ensure physical safety, their energetic cleansing is crucial to ensuring spiritual protection. Incorporating these simple practices into your daily life ensures that the energies around you remain positive and balanced. Mirrors are a constant presence in our lives, but their meaning goes far beyond merely reflecting our image. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, mirrors are seen as portals of energies, capable of reflecting and absorbing vibrations from the environment and the people who look into them. Therefore, when you receive a mirror, especially secondhand, it is important to be aware of the energies it may carry. Consider the story of Kendi, who bought an old mirror at an antique fair. Soon after bringing it home, he began to feel a heavy atmosphere in his residence. The tranquility of the home was replaced by a sense of unease. After investigating the origin of the mirror, Kendi discovered that it had belonged to someone who had gone through an extremely difficult time. This exemplifies the power of mirrors to absorb and transmit the energies of those who use them. To ensure that mirrors in your home reflect only good vibes, it is essential to purify them regularly. Smudging with herbs like sage can help clear any negative energies the mirror may have absorbed. Another effective method is to use salt around the edges of the mirror and expose it to sunlight, allowing the negative energies to dissipate. Sound vibrations, such as ringing bells or Tibetan bowls, are also useful in breaking up stagnant energies. Taking care of the mirrors in your home is not just about physical cleanliness, but also spiritual. By keeping them energetically clean, you ensure that they reflect only positive energy into your home. The clothes we wear every day carry more than just fabric and seams. In Buddhism and other spiritual traditions, clothes are seen as receptacles of energy, absorbing the emotions and vibrations of those who wear them. When you wear secondhand clothes, you are potentially taking on the energy of the previous owner, whether those vibrations are positive or negative. Imagine the story of a woman named Amy, who bought a beautiful vintage dress at a secondhand store. Every time she wore the dress, she felt a sense of discomfort and anxiety. Upon investigation, she discovered that the dress had belonged to someone who had gone through a period of great emotional difficulty. This demonstrates how clothes can absorb the experiences of their previous owners and transmit these energies to those who wear them. To ensure that your clothes carry only positive energies, it is important to cleanse them energetically. A simple method is to wash them with intention, visualizing any negative energy being removed. Adding a little salt to the wash water can intensify the purification process. Hanging clothes in the sun is also a powerful practice, as sunlight has natural cleansing and revitalizing properties. Sound vibrations, such as the use of bells or Tibetan bowls, can also help purify clothes of stagnant energies. Incorporating these practices into your daily life ensures that the clothes you wear bring only positive vibrations and contribute to your well-being. Mattresses are essential pieces in our lives, as we spend a significant amount of time resting on them. However, in a spiritual context, they are also seen as accumulators of energy. Over time, mattresses absorb not only our movements, but also the emotions and energies of those who sleep on them. When you acquire a second-hand mattress especially, you should be careful with the energies it may have retained. Consider the story of Iko, who bought a used mattress from someone going through emotional difficulties. Shortly after, Iko began having restless nights and disturbing dreams. This shows how mattresses can absorb and retain energies over time, directly affecting the quality of sleep and the well-being of those who use them. To ensure that your mattress promotes peaceful and energetically balanced sleep, it is important to purify it regularly. A simple method is to expose the mattress to sunlight for a few hours, allowing the natural light to dissipate stagnant energies. Sprinkling salt on the mattress and vacuuming it after a few hours also helps absorb negative energies. Additionally, using sound vibrations, such as bells or Tibetan bowls, around the mattress can break up stagnant energies. Incorporating crystals like clear quartz or amethyst near the mattress can intensify the purification process. Taking care of the mattress is essential to ensure that it not only offers physical rest, but also a refuge of spiritual peace. The wallets and bags we use daily are more than just objects for carrying money and personal belongings. In Buddhism and other spiritual practices, these everyday items are seen as carriers of energy, especially financial energy. When you receive a wallet or bag from someone else, it is important to consider the financial energies that may be associated with that object. Hannah's story is an example of this. She received a used wallet from a friend and soon after began experiencing unexpected financial difficulties. Upon learning more about the energies carried by these items, she realized that the wallet had absorbed the financial scarcity of its previous owner. This example illustrates how everyday objects can directly impact our financial well-being. To ensure that your wallet or bag carries energies of prosperity, it is essential to purify them regularly. An effective method is to expose these items to sunlight for a few hours, allowing negative energies to dissipate. Another practice is to place a small amount of salt inside the wallet or bag overnight to absorb any negative energies, discarding the salt the next morning. Additionally, sound vibrations, such as bells or Tibetan bowls, around the wallet or bag can help eliminate stagnant energies. Incorporating crystals like citrine or green aventurine, known for attracting wealth and prosperity, can further intensify the purification process. Taking care of the financial energy around you is a way to ensure that your life is always aligned with abundance and prosperity. Throughout this video, we explored how everyday objects such as mirrors, salt, mattresses, wallets, locks, jewelry, clothes, books, and plants can carry and transfer energy. These items are much more than daily necessities. They directly impact our well-being and spiritual health. By understanding the energy these objects carry, we can make more conscious choices about what we bring into our lives and how we care for each one. Each part of this video highlighted the importance of keeping our surroundings clean, not only physically, but also energetically. Simple purification methods, such as using sunlight, salt, sound vibrations, and crystals, can help remove negative energies and maintain a positive environment. These simple practices can significantly improve our quality of life. For example, placing objects in the sun can purify them naturally, while using salt helps absorb negative energies. Sound vibrations from a Tibetan bowl or bell can disperse stagnant energies, while crystals such as clear quartz or selenite intensify these cleansing processes, offering additional protection and purification. Buddhist teachings remind us to live attentively and consciously, paying attention to everything around us. By applying these teachings in our daily lives, we can create spaces filled with positive energy. This not only supports our well-being, but also helps us grow spiritually. Living consciously means paying attention to the energy of the objects we use and ensuring that they help us live a life of peace and harmony. Remember, the energy of the objects around us can have a profound impact on our lives. Taking care of the energy in our homes and personal belongings can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Incorporating these Zen practices invites positive energy and harmony into our lives, enriching our spiritual journey. By understanding and applying these teachings, we learn to live with greater awareness and mindfulness. Our surroundings are not just places we inhabit, but spaces filled with positive energy that supports our well-being and spiritual growth. Therefore, take these lessons seriously and begin to purify the energy around you. Your journey to a more conscious and harmonious life begins now. If this content resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Keep following us for more tips and practices that will bring balance and well-being into your life.